vaginas. I love women. I do not view the two as separate things. Women pay me to dominate them, to excite them, to make them come. I did not start out this way. No, no. On the contrary, I began as a lawyer. In my mid-30s, I became obsessed with making women happy. It began as a mission of sorts, but then I got involved in it. I was very good at it. Kind of brilliant. I started getting paid for it. It was as if I had found my calling. I wore outfits when I dominated women. Lace, and silk, and leather. I used props, whips, handcuffs, rope, dildos. There was nothing like this in tax law. There were no props, no excitement. Oh, and I hated those blue corporate suits. Although I wear them from time to time now in my new line of work, and they serve quite nicely. There were no props, no dark, mysterious foreplay, no wetness, no delicious smells, no erect nipples, but mostly there was no moaning. I realize this now. That was the key. Moaning was the thing that ultimately seduced me and got me addicted to making women happy. When I was a little girl, and I used to see women in films making love, making these strange, orgasmic, moaning noises, I used to laugh. I got strangely hysterical. I couldn't believe that big, ungoverned sounds like that came out of women. I wanted to moan. I practiced in a mirror on a tape recorder, playing with various tones, various keys. But it always sounded fake. It was fake. It wasn't rooted in anything sexual, only in my desire to be sexual. But when I was 10, I had to pee really bad once on a car trip for more than an hour. Oh, and when I finally got to go in this dirty little gas station, I was so excited. I moaned. I couldn't believe it, me! Moaning in a Texaco station in the middle of Louisiana. And I realized right then that moans were connected with not getting what you want right away, with putting things off. I realized that moans were best when they caught you by surprise. They came out of this dark, mysterious part of you that was speaking its own language. I realized that moans were, in fact, that language. I became a moaner! It made most men anxious. Frankly, it terrified them. They couldn't concentrate on what they were doing. They couldn't concentrate what they were doing. They'd lose focus, and then they'd lose everything. We couldn't make love in people's homes. The walls were too thin. Started getting a reputation in my building. Started getting dirty looks in the elevator. Men thought I was too intense. And someone called me insane. I began to feel bad about my moaning. I got quiet and polite. I made noise into a pillow. I learned to choke back my moan, hold it back like a sneeze. I started getting headaches and stress-related disorders. I was becoming hopeless. Until I discovered women. I realized that most women loved my moaning. But more importantly, I discovered how deeply excited I got when other women moaned, when I was responsible for other women moaning. I made love to quiet women, and I found a place deep inside of them, and they shocked themselves into their moaning. Oh, I made love to moaners, and I found a place, and I helped them find a deeper, more meaningful moan. Sometimes I found it over a woman's jeans. Sometimes I snuck up on it, off the record, quietly disarming the surrounding alarms before moving in with my fingers. Sometimes I used force, not violent, oppressive force, more like dominating. I'm gonna take you someplace. Don't worry, lay back and enjoy the ride. Kind of force. Sometimes it was simply mundane. I found the moment before things even got started while we were eating salad or chicken just right there. Just, here it is, just like that. Real simple with my fingers. All except for balsamic vinegar. Sometimes I used props. I loved props. And sometimes I made the woman find her own moan right in front of me. Oh, I waited. Stuck it out until she opened herself. I wasn't fooled by the more obvious moans. No! I pushed her all the way into her power moan. There's the clit moan. The vaginal moan. The combo clit vaginal moan. The almost there moan. The right on it moan. The elegant moan. The moan. The wasp moan. The African American moan. Oh shit. The Irish Catholic moan. Forgive me. The mountain moan. You're lit. The baby moan. The doggy moan. The uninhibited militant bisexual moan. Yeah, right. The machine gun moan. The tortured Zen moan. The diva moan. The college moan. I should be studying. And finally, the surprise triple orgasm moan. Ooh.
Ha ha ha!